Cadillaktrackz.
Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. This is quick tip number 49. This is a real quick tip. It's just about a Fruity Loops function that's called Smart Disable. I use it a lot. I use it all the time on my template, meaning that every time Fruity Loops opens up a new project, the template opens up and Smart Disabled is highlighted. And Smart Disable just means it disables plugins that you're not using until you use them. And I do it on Machine a lot. A lot of time when I open up Machine won't play any sound. Actually, because it's not linked. Like if I move the tempo on Fruity Loops like this, it should actually move on Machine, but Machine is kind of turned off right now. And look right here on my RAM. My memory usage is at 2. It's real low, even though I have this big template set up with all these plugins and these effects that are loaded on my mixer. It's because I have Smart Disable on. And one way you can do that is you can actually go up here to the macros. You can switch right here to switch for Smart Disable for all plugins. That will turn all the current plugins to Smart Disable mode. Another thing that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to basically go through each plugin that's on the template. That's one way I did it. And I went through and you click right here on this option, which brings up this menu, and you can click right here to Smart Disable. It just disables the plugin until it's ready to be used. It helps to save CPU. If the plugin is just sitting there and you're not using it, it's going to be taking up a lot of CPU. It's a big issue everybody has. People don't understand why they got a great super computer, but it's not running Fruity Loops that great. It's because it doesn't matter how fast your computer is. It matters how fast your audio processor is, your sound card, and you're trying to use a crappy ASIO driver. But anyway, this is just a quick tip. It's about Smart Disable, keeping your CPU low by Smart Disable function. All you got to do is click right here and I can turn it on. Once it's on, Fruity Loops is now linked and all the sounds are ready to go. I use that for almost all my plugins. I believe I had to go through and select each one manually to go ahead and set it up. And once I had it set up, I went ahead and I saved the template. You can look over here on the template. You can see a lot of them have the Smart Disable function on, and saving me a lot of CPU until they get ready to go. And I believe there's also an option for it somewhere in one of these settings, the Smart Disable functions. Once you have it all set up right there with the Smart Disable functions, it's going to help your CPU run a lot quicker. Just remember that you got to turn it on and off when you get ready to use a plugin. And you can remember, you can go to macros right here and go to switch Smart Disable for plugins. It won't do nothing unless you have selected right there. Cadillaktrackz 1.